Hey guys, it's Jan here at Tennis. What I want to talk about in this session is why it's important to play as many tennis matches as possible. Why you need to play those club leagues, why you need to play those club matches. Why you want to play those other club tennis players as much as you can. My name is Jan Metelka, I'm a professional tennis coach and I'm helping club tennis players to transform their game. Hey guys, it's Jan here at Tennis. I'm at my training fields here today. What I want to talk about in this session is again a little bit of not technical part of the game, but a little bit of this kind of our mental approach and taking action towards our goal. So basically in this session I want to talk about why it's important to play as many tennis matches as possible. Why you need to play those club leagues, why you need to play those club matches. Why you want to play those other club tennis players as much as you can. So it's very important to play as many matches as you can, because when we train, it's fine. We all make it look amazing. We can play like Roger Federer in a training, or there's not much pressure, there's not much tension. So we're training hard, we're working on our game. But then we come to the match, and if we don't play enough matches, if we don't have the match confidence and the rhythm and the timing, we tend to get stiffed. Suddenly the muscles stop working. We start feeling a stiffness. We don't move well as much as we will in a training, and suddenly we start feeling like, oh my god, I'm not playing to the maximum potential. I'm not playing as the way I play in a training. So this is why you want to schedule to play those league matches. You want to play as many matches as possible. Yeah. For example, so I know we are quite busy sometimes, we work too much, so we want to find the right time. So at least if you can do 1, 2, ideally 3 matches a week in the evenings, 1 hour match, or just play one set sometimes with your partner, with your opponent, and try to play with different players. That's another kind of another pattern that I see a lot within the club tennis players. They tend to play with one player all the time. They're just playing with their best mate or with their buddy, and then they play somebody else and they don't know how to play because suddenly this guy doesn't play the same way as my normal hitting partner. So again, mix it up. Play one day with Roberto, the other day with Michael, then schedule James for Friday evening session. If you have a time on a weekend, well, come in to play morning before you go to work. If you start work at 10 a.m, you can schedule match 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. All this is possible. But the main idea is you really want to play as much as you can those points. Yeah? Because once you start playing the points, the tension changes. There is a little bit of pressure, there's a little bit of nervosity and all this anxiety. And we want to overcome this. The only way how to overcome this is to take action and start playing more matches. If you will start playing more matches, you will start getting more confidence suddenly. And then after a while, what it becomes to you is kind of like it just becomes normal. In my country, we used to have this expression that we say, I feel like going for the sausage. Like basically, like it's just so easy for me, it's so natural to play the match because I always play matches. Then when it comes to play that important match, I'm much more confident and I can start playing well from very first moment, from the first point, not just in a second or third set. This is what happens a lot to the club tennis players. Some of them, they play great in the training, as I said. I coach all of them. I mean, all of them are coached. They play great in the training. Then we come to the match, and then in the match, I see perfectly who plays more matches during the week and who plays less matches. I can see who is more confident in the match when it matters, and I see who is less confident in the match. Yeah. So again, we want to play those matches. I know sometimes it's tough. We don't have much time, but if you want to really take your tennis up there, if you want to start winning the matches, first of all, you have to take the first step. You have to start playing the matches. Yeah, you're not gonna beat the guy in your club who plays 5-6 matches every week. Yeah, and let's say this guy in the club, he's number 1 in our club, and I know in our club also we have this player, and he plays matches as much as you can. He understands these principles. He has to play matches. Sometimes he just warms up 5-10 minutes and he doesn't want to train. He just plays matches all the time. So for him to play matches is absolutely normal thing. He doesn't get nervous, he doesn't get stressed, his legs don't get tension, he's super relaxed, he's effortless, you can see him, he's enjoying it, and the other guy on the other side is struggling because he plays one match in a month or something like this. So again, we want to improve, not just in the trainings, but we want to start applying it into our game. We want to start playing the points. Or if you train with your coach, also or with your hitting partner, tell him at the end, okay, last 20 minutes or 15 minutes at least, every session, I want to play points, you know, or I want to play drills with the points. There's a specific exercises you can practice forehand cross court, and you can count points. Every time you miss the ball, you lose the point. Every time your opponent or your coach misses the shot, you get the point. So again, it's important to train as if you are already playing in the match, or start playing the matches. If it's a league level or club league level, start playing a club league level. If you have a match coming up as a league match to represent your club, to play for your club, sign up for it or go for it. Don't be afraid. You know, this is so crucial. You want to raise your game, you need to start playing those matches. You need to start competing with these players. And again, it doesn't matter if you lose. You know, I met loads of players. I met this guy on an ITF level, and for 1 year, he didn't win a single match at ITF level. For 1 year, he was losing all the matches. Everybody was laughing at him. Everybody wanted to get him in the first round. It was like saying, I want to play this guy. He hasn't won a match yet this year, and he plays so many ITF events. Yeah, he was 17 years old, you know, he was approaching his dream. He wanted to become a pro tennis player. He was playing. And the first year he was losing, but he took action and he played those matches, and match by match he was getting better. Towards the end of the year, he broke through, he won a first match. Then the next tournament, he won 2 matches, 3 and then 3. Then he qualified into the main draw. And now he's around 600-700 in the world, and he's playing there. He's 21 years old now, you know, and he keeps going. And maybe he's going to make it one day, but he keeps going. He takes action, he plays those matches. He's not afraid. And yes, he was losing. But again, we know when we lose, we feel a little bit like we're losing the confidence. We're feeling a little bit down the next day and all this. Sometimes it can put us out of our comfort zone. And we start feeling like, oh, I'm not gonna never improve. And this is the negative thought that comes in the head. Yeah, but this is what we need to get rid of. Yeah, don't get those negative thoughts to get you down. Basically, yeah, you don't want to get down. You want to get inspired. Even if you lose the match. So this is what I do. If I lose a match against somebody, first of all, I analyze the match. I say, okay, so what went wrong in that match? Why did I lose the match? If I say my backhand was not working that day, I say, okay, well, I have to work on the backhand a little bit more to get more confident next time. But I always focus on the positive outcome from the match. Even if I lose that match, I analyze the game and I say, okay, what went wrong, what went right, and let's see what went right in the match. Because it hardly ever happens that everything you touch in the match just goes out on net. I mean, this happens sometimes, but not all the time. Now, what you want to do is you say, okay, I lost the match in 3 sets, for example, but let's say I was moving well, I was very happy with my fitness, I was quite happy with my forehand, it was working fine. The only reason why I lost that match was because my backhand was not working well and my serve was not as strong as it would be or as it is in the training. So you write all these things down, and you write plus and a minus. You write a positive and a negative outcome from the match. You have to analyze it. Next training you have, you're gonna start focusing much more on the things that were not working so well in the match, and you're gonna try to improve them. So the next time you play the match, you're gonna be much more confident, much more stronger. You're not gonna be repeating the same mistakes. We always want to learn from our lost matches, yeah, because it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you're gonna play so many matches in your life. You can't get down. Or you can't start feeling really negative about your game or about your dream just by losing one match. The other day I lost the match against the younger guy. It was okay, I lost in 3 sets, for example, but it doesn't, yeah, you feel a little bit, bitter after the match, of course. Every time we lose, we feel like this. It's absolutely normal. But the next day after, you need to wake up and say, okay, it's fine, it's just a one match. It's not gonna put me down. I want to improve as a player. I know where I want to get to. I know my goal. This is my goal, and the one lost match is not gonna change the perception of my goal. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going after my goal until I reach it. So I'm gonna learn from this lost match. This is where the pros, again, they're doing this so well. They had the whole team behind, obviously, of course. But from the mental point of view, they learn from the mistakes, and then in the trainings they improve it on it. If they were a little bit slower in the match, they're gonna start working even harder on their fitness. So next time they come on the court, they're gonna try to avoid those mistakes. They're gonna be much stronger and much more confident. So again, learn from those mistakes. Start training with a plan. You need to have a plan. So you say, I have this great match. On contrary, if you win the match, perfect, but keep going. Yeah, don't get satisfied that you win the match. Maybe the guy was not so good, like at your level. So play somebody who will challenge you more. So you want to expose your weaknesses, and then in the training you want to fix them. You want to spend time on it and work on it until it improves. Yeah. So you keep going, keep constantly improving. You need to see progress on daily basis or weekly basis at least. Always improving, always making sure that this is working fine. If you have a good forehand, work on it so it's not good, but it's even better than good. It's really good. It's really great forehand. It's your weapon, so you can win easily the points in the match. If you have a big serve, yeah, same thing. Keep training on it. Yeah, don't get satisfied with it. Make sure it keeps getting better, better and better. So this is one of the things that you really want to work on, but the number one step is you want to take action and you want to get on the court and start playing those matches so you see these things. Because in the trainings, I can play great in the training and I'm not gonna see where I'm failing. But in the match, it's gonna be shown. It's very obvious in the match in which areas of my game I need to improve as a player. Yeah? So again, take a massive action, schedule those matches in. After the match, you write down the things that worked for you, that didn't work for you, and you're improving in those areas on weekly basis that needs to be improved, that didn't work for you. But take action, do it, take those steps. If you don't take these steps, you're not gonna improve, you're gonna get stuck at the same level like 85% of club tennis players who just complain about everything but they don't do anything to change it. Yeah? Don't be one of those. Be one of those who is on the court training as much as he can. Yeah? If you really want to take your tennis to the next level and just spend time on it. Yeah? Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this session, and if you like what you heard, just sign up and subscribe below here for more. And remember, take action and let's take your tennis to the next level. See you soon.